What's good? What's good? What's good? Everybody, what's good? Jump over the barricade. Faithful. I am your host. You can call me Beast. You can call me you can call me You can call me Beast Mode. You can call me Rose. Call me Rose Mode. You can call me Rose Gold if you want to. No one has, but I leave the option there. You never know. Somebody might. But whatever you call me, make sure that you add. I'm your mama's favorite wrestling reviewer on the internet, and we are here on another fine episode of Jump Over the Barricade Weekly Wrestling Podcast. And today, it's not just going to be me. First off, uh, Val is a bit under the weather. We wishing her well and hope she gets better soon. She won't be on today, but we still got our co-host. Let me bring him on right now. The esteemed host of 100 Yards and Running, which will be coming back very soon. Reggie, MF, Ho Walker.
What's going on, man? Y'all? What's going on?
What's going on? What's going on, man? Hey, so folks, we are not going to be really talking the shows this week because we're doing a special discussion episode. And the topic, as we've been talking about all week, as we've been talking about since last week, is basically tell them why you mad, son. Wrestling edition. Now, anyone that knows New York hip hop as much as myself and Reggie does knows that comes from the old Mad Rapper skits from the Biggie albums, the Diddy album, um, and various other. How to Rob by 50 Cent had the Mad Rapper on there.
Sure
So,
did.
that's one of his famous lines. Tell him why you mad, son. So we are taking that, and we're gonna tell y'all why we mad about wrestling this week. But it's not just us. We do have a guest coming. Well, not even a guest. We got family coming on to discuss this topic as well. And whenever he's ready, our esteemed back back backstage engineer can bring him on. There he is.
How you? Y'all forgot about me, and then
We
you
did
called
not.
me a guest. And you called me a guest.
I did not. I fixed it.
Oh
Come
yeah,
on.
30 minutes later.
Come on.
I got
By
some
the
breaking
way,
news.
we got a guest.
Breaking
Hold
news.
on. Breaking news.
Daddy.
Nap is a guest.
I'm in Austin.
I'm just like,
Thank
we just
you.
gonna do a whole segment, and then hey, by the way, we got a person. Anyway, what's up, y'all?
Listen.
Got the family, got the other part of the family in the background. My apologies.
Indeed. Hey, listen. I'm on a glorious on a glorious I'm on a glorious break from being a father for a while, so I'm enjoying that. But Doug's, let's get right into it. Now, anyone watching last week is expecting me to jump right in with the Wyatt Six. I'm not going to, because this one is gonna take me longer. So
A lot longer.
I'm trying to figure out why I'm mad. Cause we doing the
well,
tell them why we mad, and like
let me start off, and this might, while I'm going in, you think of yours, and we'll go from there, because 2K 2 bloody K. Y'all, the WWE, and Paul, and you know which Paul I'm talking about. Not
That's true,
Heyman.
man. Okay.
Not Heyman.
Okay. Mr. Levesque. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What they
All
do?
of y'all. All of y'all. Oh, New York. A massive apology.
I
A
mean,
massive apology. Okay?
well, they owe New Orleans an apology. Like they thought they were just
No,
gonna give
no,
us money in the
no.
bank and be like, "Oh, hey, they'll
Remember
be all right.
now.
They'll be all
No,
right."
no. Here's the thing. WWE and Paul. Oh, y'all that apology, but I threw 2K in for this one.
What
Okay.
they do?
The Duncan Destruction DLC pack came out. In said pack, on the destruction side, we good.
Oh, we super good on the destruction side. Yeah,
We got
Yes.
Abyss
for the first
with
time
Janice as a weapon.
with Janice.
We got the Great Khali, not the Punjabi Playboy version,
Which
but
I
the
don't know why we
actual
got Great
menacing
Khali
version.
in DLC. Didn't we already have them in Like, why would they anyway? But I mean, look, yeah,
It's
we
2K,
Because
bro.
he's
Go
not
ahead.
that, but it's 2K. It's 2K. So we're good there. It's where we get it's the dunk side of things where we have the issues.
I think it's the dumbest thing to put basketball players in this game. But I mean, hey, that's just me.
You're not wrong, but I understand it in
And then
this
they got
instance.
move sets that is like, can they really do this shit? I don't think they
No,
can.
but no, they can't. But the point is to get the moves in the game. Remember, everybody like Shaq for pardon my language, but like everybody dissed on the Pat McAfee pack last year. But honestly, if it wasn't for that pack,
That
I
was
wouldn't
the
have had it.
dumbest
It
DLC
it
pack.
it, it, wa- it
Ever.
was
Yeah.
it was. You're right. But if it wasn't for that pack, I wouldn't have had the hidden blade in the game. And I've been dying to get the hidden blade in the game. So
Okay.
so I'm fine with that. I'm fine with the moves, putting the moves on them. That whatever. That's I don't. It's a game. However, you got Shaq. Cool, no problem. No issue there. He's done stuff with WWE in the past. Fine. You got Jalen Brunson. Has appeared on SmackDown. Fine. Then you have Tyrese Halliburton.
What's wrong with him?
Y'all, I am restraining myself so bad because I'm trying not to cuss.
Oh, we can't curse no more. I probably done dropped. Starting now, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm trying not to cuss even though I want to, but because I don't call him Tyrese Halliburton, it's hurting me to keep calling him that. Okay,
What's wrong with
I
Tyrese?
don't call him that,
I'm
but
confused.
okay, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Hmm. Yes. Oh, yes, he does. Oh, yes, he does. Oh, here he does go. Indeed. First off, the fact that y'all picked him to be in the game is a slap in my face, personally. But anyway,
Shout out to BC.
shout out BC.
Okay, but what's wrong? Go back.
But not only yes, a rare nappy sighting indeed, John.
Yes, indeed, John.
It's like an anomaly in here. Okay.
So let me do this and then go play.
Not okay. So you give Shaq generic music. Fine. You give Jalen Brunson generic music. Fine. You give Tyrese Halliburton many men. You give Tyrese Halliburton from the Indiana Pacers many men by 50 Cent. a New York rapper, and then you lock it to him. We can't use it.
So, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. So, are you mad that Tyrese is in there, or are you mad? Oh, wait. Okay, I got 3 questions. Are you mad that he's in? Are you mad that it's 50 Cent and not Lloyd Banks? And are you mad that it's locked? You're mad that it's locked.
Wait.
No.
Before you answer, wait. I did not think about that. Nappy, thank you for joining the show today. I think it's because it wasn't a Lloyd Banks song.
I think it wasn't because it was Lloyd Banks.
I'd have been mad. I'd have been madder if it was a Lloyd Banks song. That'd have been a slap to my face personally.
I wish it was Lloyd Banks.
No. Not just because it's locked. What team does Halliburton play for, Nat?
You asking the wrong one.
The Indiana fucking Pacers. Oh my God! You made me cuss.
Let me take over this one. Let me take over this.
So because he plays for the Pacers, he can't have a New York.
No.
Let's look.
No, he cannot.
Every New York Knicks fan,
y'all.
every New York Knicks fan that watched basketball knows what Tyrese Halliburton did to the Knicks in the playoffs.
Oh, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
It's a spit in the face.
I'm getting there.
You don't care that
I'm
you put him in the
getting
game.
there.
I don't mind him being in the game.
I do.
You
Oh,
put
that bastard.
Many Men by 50 Cent on Tyrese Halliburton, and you lock it so nobody can use it, only but him.
Well, I mean, they did that for Cody Rhodes the first year Cody came in,
and that shouldn't have been done anyway. But they did it for Cody. They did it for Ronda Rousey too. And but both times they themselves said they shouldn't have done that. The people who wrote the songs said they shouldn't have done that. Okay.
I ain't know that.
Yes. So that is what it is.
I got an easy fix. 50 loves social media. We'll all just like tag them like, hey bro, hey bro, get 2K to unlock your shit, bro, so we can look, Curtis. I feel like Curtis would do it. I feel like Curtis would hit up 2K and WWE and be like, yo, take my song off or unlock it.
Hold up, it gets worse now. Remember, I said they owe New York an apology. It gets worse. It gets worse.
I've been loving the game. Y'all tripping, I think, but go ahead.
In the game. Now, the Eastern Conference Finals just happened not long ago.
Yeah.
Just happened. So that means y'all just put this in. Y'all did, like, he was already planned for the game. Y'all just added this to him.
Mm-hmm.
Every Knicks fan knows how Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals went for us. Okay, every Knicks fan knows, and it ended. I didn't wear mine today because I just anyway.
We don't know how that series ended.
Yeah, we know how it ended, and we know the symbol that bastard did in the Garden. No, did the choke symbol.
I mean,
they added it as a taunt with 2 animations, Nat.
Is that locked or can we use it? Because I want to use that.
Everyone can use it, first of all. But the disrespect goes further when you check what it's labeled.
What's it? Oh, no.
ECF Game 1.
Yeah.
WWE.
Hello?
No, listen. Now. All of that is a huge no. Stop. All of that is a huge spit to the face of New York. Now, mind you, why? Wait, hold up. You can in a minute. Let me finish ranting real quick. Why am I mad that it's New York specifically outside of the fact that I'm from New York? Everything New York has done for the WWE specifically. Okay. When people leave other companies and to go to WWE in the industry, they call it going to New York because that's where Madison Square Garden is. And Madison Square Garden is considered WWE's home. If I run Madison Square Garden, I'm not letting you bastards back in. After this,
Yeah, we
I'm
know
not
that's
letting
not
y'all
gonna
back
happen.
in. I know.
We know that's not gonna happen.
I know that's not gonna happen. But everything that Madison Square Garden in New York has done for your reputation, WWE, and this is how you do New York?
See, look, I get all that, right? I get all that. If I was a New York fan, right, I'd be pretty pissed off too. Not even going front, not even bullshitting. But now it's been a while since I've been on. So everyone watching, everyone's going to watch. Brothers, forgive me for going back in time, right?
Go ahead.
Because I'd rather be mad at that, which I'm not, but I would rather be mad at that than to, April 30th. Oh, I forgot the date. April, I don't know, 2026. New Orleans getting WrestleMania 42. And then 2 months later, oh, wait, hey, psych, we going to give you money in the bank, though.
No, wait, not only are they giving you money, they're giving you money in the bank.
I'm sorry.
They're giving you like 3 events and it's gonna be a whole big party weekend in New Orleans.
I'm sorry, is that supposed to make me feel better?
But you're not getting WrestleMania.
Is that supposed to make me feel better? Or, you know what, y'all can have WrestleMania. Go bring it to Las Vegas again. That's fine. No, we'd rather 3 events and Money in the Bank. I'd rather be mad.
Here's WWE sorry for spitting in the face of New York for what they did. Here, we're gonna give you two nights, MetLife Stadium, SummerSlam. We'll even pick a New York artist to even host it for you. Here, we'll give
That's
you
a good apology. That's fire. You're getting the
apology.
First ever 2-night main. I can't even fucking talk because I'm still pissed off about the New Orleans shit. Y'all are getting the first ever 2-night event SummerSlam. That is a hell of an apology, even though we know it's not an apology. Like they don't give a fuck that they fucked y'all over in the taunt, in the locking of a New York artist on a pace of. That's all news to me. I didn't even know who the fuck these motherfuckers were. I knew they were basketball people. Like I knew that much, but I didn't know like the depths of the shit going on. But again, y'all didn't get WrestleMania taken away from you.
Wait,
we did before.
We did, but breaking news: nobody's gonna give a damn about this, but I do. I got all my stuff back from Mortal Kombat.
I give a fuck. Hell yeah, boy.
Come in.
Hell yeah. That's great news, everybody.
It is. No, listen.
Yeah, I'd rather be mad at that than to fucking have a whole. Anyway, we gonna just.
No. Actually, go ahead. Expand because it's your turn. Go ahead. That's just my first one. Go ahead. It's your turn.
See, so when you first brought this, we're gonna tell them why we mad. I really wasn't mad. I really haven't been mad at WWE, right? Like, and again,
I'm gonna give you plenty of reasons to be mad today.
It's been a while, right? So I'm gonna talk about the turn that everyone knows I'm talking about. God damn, it's been a long time. I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying the heel turn of Cena. I've been enjoying everything he's doing, even the shittiest. I would have to put that WrestleMania main event as the shittiest main event in the history of WrestleMania. We had some shitty ones. Let's not go back in the archives and start.
I don't know about shittiest, but it was pretty bad.
But we
had some pretty bad ones.
But when it comes to what Cena's been telling us, how he's gonna ruin wrestling, that's why I can't say it was. I can't say it's trash, but it fits. It all like. I've been loving what WWE is doing, right? I think it was kind of bullshit them playing hot potato with the U.S. title, taking it off of Jacob so goddamn soon, but I kind of get it, though. I get it. Solo and him are going to, I get it. I'm really, you know what? I just found something. From me going off on a tangent, I found what I'm gonna fucking be mad about, or I'm gonna tell WWE why I'm mad.
Tell them why you mad, son.
Why in the fuck would you take the title off of probably the hottest commodity
This
that y'all
this
have
this is one of mine. So
right
go
now?
ahead.
This man,
This is one of mine. So go ahead.
This man comes out from the crowd and
Preach.
has all of your fans. There ain't one person, and if there is, please show me. There ain't one person sitting down.
I was at WrestleMania. There was not one. There's not one.
In every arena, every city, no matter where you at. This motherfucker comes out and gets your crowd. I gotta stop cursing. I'm sorry. Gets your crowd hype as hell. And you take the title off of him. You put it on Gunther, which I don't mind Gunther, but I know
I
why
do.
you put it on Gunther.
I
know
do.
why you put it on Gunther. Beast knows why you put it on Gunther. Reggie knows why you put him on Gunther. The viewers watching know why you put it on Gunther. Just to give the title back to Oldberg? The fuck do we still need him for? What does WWE still need Oldberg for? Now, I got to give credit where it's due. He's backstage and he's probably rolling his eyes because he hates when motherfuckers give him credit, but I got to give him credit. My brother that just jumped in, Mr. Mel Walker, he came up with a pretty nice story on why they may give it to Oldberg. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Why they did what they did and why we're going to have Gunther and Goldberg in the main event, a Saturday night main event. And I'm all for it. And that is if Gunther beats the bloody pulp out of Goldberg to the point where Gage hops the barricade and there's a little and introduces Gage to the WWE. I'm all for it. That's a big son bitch. I don't know if you saw him side by side his daddy, but he is not that little kid when he first won the Universal title back in, I don't know when that was. That dude's big, bro. Pause.
Yeah, he is.
He got some genetics going on with his dad. Like, bro, the dude looked like he can probably go in the ring. So if that's what they're doing, I'm for it. But I don't think so. Even though Vince is long gone, there is still there's just still things that they won't let go. And this is one of them. Bringing a part-timer, bringing somebody who was hot back then and just throw the title on him. He already had his run. I don't know why they're saying, oh, he just wants one more run. He wanted that when he first had, when Gage was like 9 years old. He's like, oh, I wanted my son to see me come down the aisle. He's seen you. We seen you. We don't want it no more. Just give it back to Jay, bro. Jay. That's why I'm mad. Y'all can go ahead. I'm gonna take a break.
I'm gonna say this as close to the camera as I can because I need y'all to hear me. As much as I don't want Gunther to be world champion right now because I didn't want him, he doesn't need a second world title ring, especially not that quick. First of all,
he don't.
Secondly,
he don't.
And I'm putting it out there because it's a possibility. And if you're gonna say it's not a possibility, you're lying to yourself. If Goldberg wins this match, Gunther will have been fiended.
Bob Backlund too.
He will have been.
Bob Backlund. We forgot about Bob Backlund.
Okay. No. I didn't forget about Bob Backlund. We know what happened to Bob Backlund. I'm specifically saying this because it's Goldberg. Gunther will be fiended.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because then
Gunther will be fiended.
Yeah.
Yes. Goldberg will be fiended.
Paul,
if he loses. Gunther will be fiended if he loses to Goldberg at Saturday Night Main Event. And don't you dare sit there and tell me that's not a possibility.
Oh, it is a possibility.
Especially the way,
it's a scary
especially the way they've been talking.
And everybody's
every promo that happens
on the world title.
Every promo that happens for this match, I get scared.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, we don't. Yeah. Nah. But everyone's saying Seth cashes in on Goldberg, or no. I gotta give Seth what credit's due, bro. And this is where I'm gonna tell him why I'm mad, right? Because if that's the plan for Seth to cash in on the world title, I think him winning the briefcase is bullshit. The amount of shit Seth went through, gone through, adapted, did everything in his power to stay relevant, which I don't think he's not relevant. I think Seth is very relevant in the WWE with or without a title, but there has to become a day where it's like, yo, all the shit you went through, you got to be rewarded. A world title reign is not rewarding. A WWE title reign is very much so awarding. And so I don't want to see Seth nowhere near this match. A tease, I'm all for it. A tease to where it distracts Goldberg or distracts Gunther, I'm all for that. But to have a successful cash in on the world title, Seth deserves more than that. What Seth is doing with Paul, Braun, and Bronson, even though it took me a minute, it took me a hot, long minute pause to be like, why the fuck did he bring Bronson in? But it makes sense. Bronson laid him the fuck out. And again, I got to keep going back because it's been a while. Bronson laid him the fuck out. Why would you not want that motherfucker on your team? You ain't laying me out again. Come on, let's go get this bread together. So I'm all with it.
Right.
Don't give my man a world title. Don't. Right. That motherfucker deserves it. Go ahead, Beast.
To play a little bit of devil's advocate, you don't think it'd be better to put that world title on Seth so it has some stability for once?
See, I thought about that too, right? But you don't think he did his thing being the first ever world champion?
He did that. He did.
It has to. He did. He did. But
like he did his job.
He did, but at the same time, that was Seth's face run with the title. I feel like if a character is going to have two runs or at least many runs with the title, they got to feel different. So I feel like that was Seth's face run with the title. Now we got to see Seth's heel run with the title. I feel the same way about Cody, which is why I want the double turn at SummerSlam. We seen Cody's face run with the WWE title. Now we need to see his heel run at the WWE.
And then y'all listening to the crowd with Cena lately?
Yep.
I'm just saying. I feel like the crowd's turning Cena back.
Folks,
they realized what they wanted. They realized what they wanted.
Folks,
and when they got it, they're like, whoa.
Hey, folks. Let me say this. If they go ahead and pull the trigger and turn Cody Rhodes heel and have him do a heel run as champion, if it's anything, wait, please, let me get this off.
Go ahead.
If it's anything like his heel run as Ring of Honor World Champion,
yes,
we are in for gold.
Which means he's got to come out with the black hair. That's all I ask for.
Once. At least once.
All I'm asking for. Come out with the same song. Come out with the same gear. That's all cool. Gotta change that hair color, bro.
Get back in that leather bomber jacket.
Yeah, get rid of the long American.
Exactly.
Nope, I agree. Yup, get the jacket back. Get the hair color
get back in the leather bomber jacket. Hell, as much as I don't like her, as much as I don't like her, get Brandy out here. Get Bernard the Business Bear back out here.
Going
Okay.
too far.
Get Brandy and Bernard the Business Bear back out here. Yes.
No, anybody listening to this, don't listen
Turn
to
the WWE Undisputed Championship into a ring and make fans kiss it on the way to the ring.
That's all fine.
Do it.
Keep Brandy
I'm glad
home.
we on the women's. I'm glad we talking about the women's division because that's why I'm mad. The
Go ahead,
WWE
Reg.
women's division, and here's why. What did I say last week? For those that was watching, at Evolution, we did not want to see two names. I said,
Yeah,
Lita and Trish Stratus.
Yeah, and we seeing them.
Why are we getting Tiffany versus Trish Stratus at Evolution for the title?
I mean, bruh. You know,
tell them why you mad.
I don't know why I'm not that mad about that. It's because Trish would put Tiffany over. And let's face it, Tiffany needs household names to beat. She already beat Charlotte, which can any of us agree that we knew and thought Tiffany was gonna beat Charlotte? Fuck no.
Yes.
I'm like, well, here comes Charlotte again.
I knew. No, F that. I knew.
Oh, you knew? I didn't know. Yeah. I'm like, she's fucked. She's fucked. But Trish would put people over. I don't see Goldberg's bitch ass putting nobody but himself over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Nap. You know what? Like, let me scare the shit out you for a minute.
Hold on, real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. 10 more
seconds. I still do think it's bullshit because I'm gonna be honest. This women's division as of right now, they don't need nobody coming in from the past. They got it down packed. But I get it, right? I understand it. And I just hopefully Trish don't fucking do Tiff like Goldberg gonna do Gunther. We gonna find out.
Nap, let me scare the shit out you for a sec.
Nah, don't do that. Because I'm already scared with Gunther and Goldberg. But go ahead.
I mean, as you should be. But and I'm going to stoke that fire for a sec too. I told Reg and Mel before we started, the one thing that scares me about this is the fact that Trish mentioned that her daughter has never seen her be champion.
Ah, fuck. I missed
okay.
I must have missed that. Yes. Yep, never mind. Reggie, I take everything I say back. Because that's exactly what Goldberg said when Gage was like 9 years old.
Exactly. And what we got and what we got was Goldberg versus Kevin Owens. I'm not saying Trish would necessarily do Tiff that same way, but
all this time, Tiffany holding it down, doing her thing just to lose to Trish, that's gonna be some bullshit.
All that time, Kevin Owens holding it down, doing this thing just to lose to Goldberg.
That's where I'm going with it. Why? And I get that Trish Stratus is a legend. You had your time in what, 96? In the 90s, you had your shot. We saw you. You were, what, a 7-time women's champion? You did your thing. You were leader. Had one of the best rivalries going. This is the new age now. We don't need to see that anymore. And the fact that
did she not win the title in her last run when she was feuding with Becky?
No, I think she won the tag titles, if I'm not mistaken.
They won the tag title.
If I'm not mistaken, I could be completely wrong, but I think it was the tag title.
If anybody in the comments remembers, let us know, please.
I think she won the titles with Lita.
Yes,
I remember that. Yes. But I don't remember. I'm thinking about when she turned after she turned on Becky. I'm trying to remember. Did she win the title at all?
I can't remember. Yeah,
I can't remember.
Can't remember. Shout out to Zoe Stark again as well. while we're talking about Trish
Shout
and
out to Zoe
Silver.
Stark. Well, those in the comment that know, please let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
But let me get to my point about this. You let these legends come in, such as Old Turd, now Trish Stratus, and the Bellas. We saw
coming back, bro. I'm like, bruh.
You tried to do something, and unfortunately for Liv Morgan's injury, they had to make plans. This is why we're getting
Liv. Please get well soon. Have a speedy recovery. However, the silver lining that I'm taking out of that dark cloud is the fact that it spared us. Spared us.
Yes.
The damn Bellas again.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And thank you. We don't need it. You have the talent. You have the talent.
Yeah.
You have it. It's there.
You have hella talent in NXT. Io Scott is doing her thing with the Women's World title on Raw. Tiffany is doing her thing on SmackDown. Let them cook with the title. We don't need these legends to come back and walk into a title shot and ruin everything for wrestling fans. Personally speaking, I don't want to see Trish Stratus as a women's champion. I don't want to see it.
There's no need. There's no need. Now, look, there's so many reasons, right, where you can say, oh, you know, if she never won it before in her career, I can understand that, right? If there was situations like that, but unfortunately, we're not in that situation. Now, like I said, the only thing that is reasonable is if it's like, all right, Tiffany needs some more formidable opponents. There's really not nobody up to par. All of that is understandable. And if that's what happens, then cool. Because I do feel like Tiffany and Trish can put on a 5-star match, or at least close to a 5-star match. The match ain't going to be dull. It's not going to be boring. It's not going to be bullshit. Hopefully, right? Because it's live. There's always that fucking chance. But like Reggie said, for an old timer, not even an old timer, because I'm not trying to disrespect Trish like that, but for a legend to come in, you're already a Hall of Famer, you're a legend, you established everything you needed to establish in your career. For you to just come in, cut the line, and win the title, it's a little too much, bro. It's a little too much. Like, just slow down. Like, there's a lot of people you cut in the line in front of that, I'm sorry, is more well-deserving than you are. And that's not me saying you're trash or you can't go anymore. You know, you can go. It's just, how about you come back, put in the work?
Right.
I don't know. Make a name for yourself again in this new generation. That's all I'm saying.
And we're not saying Trish don't look good. Okay, Trish look good.
No, she finer finer now than she was back then.
Listen,
to me,
look here.
That's just
Look here. She was out there. She was out there in that pink lace catsuit. I said, man, it put the pressure on me. I almost said maybe this might not be a bad idea. Okay, I almost said that, but no. Okay, stand on business out here. We stand on business on this show. All right, regardless of fineness. Speaking of that, give you the second reason why I'm mad. This whole idea that because you criticize something where criticism is due, you're not being supportive of it. I feel like you're being more supportive by offering that criticism, because what I'm and yes, we're revisiting this from last week, folks. Jade Cargill, okay, had a couple people last week, get on and feel as if we were bashing Jade or we were not being supportive of Black women or Black athletes or blah blah blah, because we offered criticisms. To So borrow a line from CM Punk. You could be mad, but stop me when I'm telling lies.
Wait, what was said about Jade Cargill?
Okay.
I missed it.
Flat out. Jade Cargill. I'm bottom lining it. Jade Cargill is not ready for the position she is in.
I don't think she is either. I could tell y'all why.
Hold it. Don't worry. I'm about to cover that. I'm gonna throw out some names, Nappy. Nappy. I'm gonna throw out some name. I'm gonna throw out some names to you.
Okay.
Right.
That are like what's
I'm
the?
I'm gonna throw out the names and then I'm gonna ask you a question.
Okay. Go ahead.
Ask you two questions.
Okay.
Jordan Grace.
Okay.
Mariah May.
Okay.
Stephanie Becerra.
Okay.
Julia.
Oh, we still going. Okay. Yeah.
Is Jade Cargill better than any of those women?
Whoo! Nah.
And where did all four of those women start? And where is at least two of them still?
Yeah.
Where are they? And where were they?
Yeah.
NXT, right?
I said this when
Jade Cargill needed NXT, and she should have started there.
Absolutely. And I know what Beast is talking about with the whole bashing and everything, but I want to try to explain what we're trying to say, right? Jade Cargill in AEW is a fucking star. And there's a reason she's a fucking star, because she was surrounded by women in that division they weren't terrible, but they weren't up to par. Now, Jade Cargill leaves that place and goes to the motherland where there's fucking stars. And anyone watching can sit there and say WWE is trash or this, they're not doing this right, they're not doing that right. But we all know Jade Cargill is surrounded by fucking stars who are up to par. So when we say she should have went to NXT, everyone thinks when you start at NXT, they think they're shits. They think they're fucking No. NXT, I love that NXT.
Have y'all watched an episode of fucking NXT?
Because NXT molds you into what WWE is. So when we say Jade should have started there and needs NXT, it's not because we're saying she's trash. She's not groomed. And I get it. Everyone botches, right? It's live, under the pressure, under the fucking lights. You got the biggest crowds. I'm sorry. You got the biggest crowds in WWE watching you and everything you do. That's pressure. I couldn't fucking do it. So she needed NXT to get her ready for that. I guarantee if she would have went to NXT and she just got called up now, we wouldn't be saying this shit about Jay. We'd be saying, God damn it, she's doing exactly what she fucking did when she fucking picked up and came here. But unfortunately, I feel like they felt they had a rock star when they just had a roadie. And again,
they had a person built like a rock star. They had a person with the look of a rock star.
Of course, you would think that you're getting a rock star. She's built like a fucking goddess. She's got just like Vince always says, she has the it fucking factor, but she doesn't have the move. She doesn't have the charisma. When I see Jade in the ring, I don't see charisma. I just see somebody big, no negativity. She's big. And she's just trying to get through the match. And when the final bell rings, it's like she's like this. Oh fuck, it's over. Because let's face it,
SmackDown.
Real quick. I gotta go back
to
the time because it's been a while. Night of Champions, perfect example. She didn't win that technically.
No.
Go back and watch that pin.
No.
That woman was not properly pinned. That's all I'm saying. They had to push forward. Keep going.
You have never okay. It's finna sound. It's about to sound like I'm bashing. Okay, it's about to sound like I'm bashing, but I don't know another way to say what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you in every time you've ever done the jaded into that pin, you've never done that over rotation. Why that night?
Because she knew she was winning, and it's a big milestone.
Like if it's down to being excited, fine. I'm fine with that. It just didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
All through AEW, all through your time in WWE up to now, you've never done that over rotation. Never. Why that night? And then SmackDown this last week, I physically got up out of my seat and had to walk away. Okay? The promo ability is not there. It's non-existent. Let's throw that out the window. It's not there.
The only thing that made that segment interesting, not to cut you off, the only person that made that segment was Naomi. Naomi made that whole segment with Jade interesting. Yeah.
And then
let's face it,
and then during that attack, during that attack right there, when she hit her with the briefcase and was like, should have proceeded with caution. Jade's acting and selling was horrible.
Yeah. Terrible.
And again, she would have learned all that in NXT.
Exactly.
Just saying.
And yo, you know what's funny, bro? And y'all are finna laugh. I was having the same conversation with somebody at work. One of their parents who's a wrestling fan. And their argument for not going to NXT first was Dominic Mysterio.
Nah.
No.
You mean the guy with Rey Mysterio as their father?
Yeah. Nah. The reason Dominic didn't go was because they pretty much made Rey and Dom like super glue. Stuck them together. Mm-hmm. It was like, this is the only way we'll do it. This is the only way it's gonna work. But look at him now. If they would have, the only way it could have worked without NXT with Jade, align her with a Paul Heyman. But what was Paul doing at the time? He wasn't available. Align her with any. There's not, and this is no disrespect to the women division of back then or now. There's no woman strong enough to put Jade in the position that everyone wants her to be in. The only one that could have done that is Paul Heyman. And if anybody has any other names that I'm not thinking of, please mention them. But Paul would have had her, boom, right there. Wasn't available. Dominic had Rey Mysterio. I know people that hate Rey for no reason, and that's fine. But Rey does his fucking thing and still does his thing. But again, I gotta say, look at Dominic and look at Jade. You can't compare the two. He is the most hated, second most hated, no, because they cheering for Cena. He is the most hated heel WWE. This mother,
and even that's slowly turning.
And even that's turning. Not a single person cheering.
And even that's turning because now they're starting to love him.
You know what? I gotta agree with BC. Natalia would have been a good person to super glue her to Jade. Thank you, BC. Like I said, I couldn't think of names off the top of my head. Natalia would have been great, but they didn't do it.
Look what Natalia is
They
doing
thought
right
they
now,
were getting
though.
a rock star, and just put that rocket on her, and she crashed. I'm sorry, and I was one of the small, because Beast was fucking saying the same thing, like, yo, we got Jade, this is gonna be it. And then her first match in, we were like, Jesus Christ, dude, what the fuck did they do? And it's not because we hating, it's not because anything, it's just because we being
I
real.
want to see Jade do amazing things in WWE. Okay, I'm a Jade Cargill fan, but as a fan of her work, I got to call a spade a spade. Like Jade has an amazing look. Okay, she's okay. She's getting okay in the ring, but as much as I hate this saying, because I feel like it gets used for people that don't deserve it, at some point the bell got to ring.
Yeah.
And when the bell ring is where the exposure happens. Like, yo, I just want to see her do better, bro. I just want to see her do better. And seriously, Jade Cargill can do with a drop back down to NXT.
Okay, I'm glad y'all said all that. First off, BC, you didn't have to put that, but good job, buddy. Anyway, listen.
I couldn't read the comment; it was too small.
Don't worry about it.
Hey, bro, I love the honesty. I love the honesty with the viewers. It's all good. It's all good.
Whatever. It's cool. So listen, I don't give a fuck. Anyway, so I got something to rant about real quick.
Hell yeah. Tell them why you mad, brother.
Tell them why you mad, son.
Trying to rewrite history.
Yeah, they always
I'm watching Nitro. I'm in 1997.
Oh shit.
Scott Hall is about to face Chris Jericho. I don't know if y'all can hear it. I'm gonna try to turn it up. I want you and tell me if WWE is so WWE for this.
Hey, Larry, you sit back there in La La Land. You put yourself over. You and Bruno, you guys put yourself over. Send out that Jericho. Come on down.
Listen.
I'll take that as Scott. My challenge.
Listen. We listen, bro. They can't have none of them WCW themes. They were sounding like some other songs.
Are you serious? Because I thought I was funny. I'm like, yo,
I knew that. Yeah.
Jericho ain't even get there yet.
Nope.
No.
No. Wait, what are we talking about? I'm sorry. Because my daughter came in and so what are we talking about?
Mel's watching Nitro from 97.
Right.
Jericho versus Scott Hall, and Jericho came out to break the walls down.
Yeah, that was WCW. Yeah. When Jericho left WCW, when he did to jump ship to WWE, he told Bischoff, he was like, or no, I'm sorry. He either told Bischoff and Bischoff and McMahon, like he pretty much did what Cody did before Cody did what Cody did. He left WCW, copy and pasted to WWE. Everything. Gimmick, theme song and all of that went with him. So that originally debuted in WCW. Yeah.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I only knew that because growing up, don't bash me. Y'all know this though. I was a Nitro fan more than Raw. And that's the only reason why I knew that. But
sure about that?
100%. Look it up.
I'm gonna have to look into that 100%. One.
I don't know, bro. I don't believe that.
100%. 100%. Because and another reason why before Peacock got rid of Raw, Taker, because I thought the same thing. I said, damn, I'm not, since I'm rewatching Raw, I'm not gonna hear Limp Bizkit's, keep rolling because it's like some contract shit. No, bruh, all the theme songs stayed. He came out to Keep Rolling. He came out to Dead Man While You Done It Now. He came out like all the Jericho took that. It originated in WCW. Hold on, baby. Originated in WCW, and he copy and pasted like Rhodes did when he left AEW and came to WWE. Your brother knows your shit. Y'all can look it up though.
I'm saying that's weird to me.
Yes, and BC, yes, Vince wanted Jericho to change it, but Jericho was like, no, this is what's gonna get me over. Because notice Jericho was really one of the small few that when he jumped, everyone knew who he was, and that was Jericho's argument. Right. Bro, if you want me, you gotta give them what they know of me. They don't know me. I'm coming to New York. Just like Beast was talking about earlier. I'm coming to New York and no one knows me. Just like another perfect example, Ric Flair. No one knew Ric Flair. Why? Because Vince gave him that and that weird fucking, you know what I'm saying? Dude, Jericho was like, you want me? This is how you're going to get me. And so Vince was like, fuck it. All right. But yeah. What you doing, boy? Go.
So you mean to tell me
hold on.
That debuted in WCW? That's what you telling me?
I don't think it did that. I really don't.
I don't neither. Bro, that's a whole Jim Johnson song.
Fact. There's no way.
I'm about to. I'm breaking.
There's no way Eric Bischoff back then would have allowed a Jim Johnston song on WCW television.
Jim Johnston song. How is that on a WCW show? I don't know, man. I don't know. I just had to rant about that.
No, you good. You good. Was it my turn next? For
Daddy.
or oh no. It's somebody. It's Reg. It's your turn because mine was about Jay and the whole thought of not being able to criticize and supporting at the same time.
Here's why.
I'm trying to look it up, but I'm 100% sure.
Please do that. Please do that. Tony D'Angelo and the D'Angelo family.
Here we go. This is what I've been waiting for.
Tony D'Angelo, and we gonna go back. I get that y'all wanted to go rock the scene to boost him up with this whole dawn of NXT aura that y'all doing with him is over. It's over. And thank you, Luca Crucifino, for knocking the. Thank you for that. And not only to him, to Stacks too. Thank you for that. Here's my thing with the D'Angelo family. Tony, we saw what you could do with the North American Championship. Move on. Move on. We don't care who's turning on you or who's not. We don't care. To me, he served his purpose. The whole storyline needs to just go away. Go away. That could be put for another talent and another segment. But no, they want to waste us and give us this fake dawn of NXT that's not doing a damn thing since he lost the North American Championship. And then what did they do? They tried to use the Heritage Cup. Why are you keeping this rivalry with him and Stacks? We don't care. We don't care.
No, we don't. No, we don't. Like it gets more and more convoluted every week. Like, okay, first off, you had Stacks. Okay, the turn when Stacks turned back. Like, yo, what is it with these heel turns lately? And the actual turn being the best part.
I mean,
Because everything after is ass.
It
like,
is.
Okay, when Stacks turned on Tony, shocking moment, best part. After that, you had him tell Luca, "Yo, meet me out here. Keep your phone on." Blah blah blah. Luca meets him in the desert. Luca disappears. Then you get to the match of Stacks and Tony. Stacks wins because Luca comes back and just stands there staring at Tony. So Tony got distracted by Luca staring at him, right? And then you leave us on a cliffhanger. Luca doesn't even move. He doesn't say nothing the whole time. Then all of a sudden, cut to next week. All of a sudden, Luca is begging the Don to fucking trust him. Dog, you stood there and stared at the man. Where was this begging when you returned? Now it's a whole thing of, oh, who's consigliere? Is he Tony's? Is he Stacks? Is he working with Stacks? Like, bruh. And then you have them have the Heritage Cup match because Noam Dar gets injured and the cup gets vacated. So you have them fight for it. And you have this convoluted finish where Luca's trying to fight off the goons, and then he ends up swinging the bucket back to hit one of them, and hits Tony, who's standing on the goddamn, who's standing on the ropes about to do. Oh, this whole shit is just stupid. It's convoluted and stupid. Like, stop it. Just stop it, dog. Like, Tony D'Angelo is someone who I think is stuck in NXT. And I don't mean stuck in NXT as in they're not moving him up. I feel like that can't work anywhere but NXT. And because of that, he's going to stay there. Because I don't see that getting over on the main roster.
Or go to TNA.
I could be wrong. Or go to TNA. Yeah, go to TNA. It'll get over in TNA. You bring that to the main roster, it'll get over for like 2 weeks.
And then they're going to get tired of you, and you're going to be sitting in catering, just like everyone else that they don't have nothing to do with.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, yeah. Like, I know anyone who's been watching knows how Reggie has felt about Tony D'Angelo and the D'Angelo family. But right now,
I saw it coming this way.
Right now, he's 100% right. This shit is a waste of time. It's a waste of time. Stop it.
Yeah.
Nap, you got another one?
I'm trying to think because
I got one, but go ahead.
I'm not gonna lie, I've really been, and I don't know if it's because I'm watching the old shit. So like me personally, I think I'm on WrestleMania. I started from WrestleMania 1 and I'm up to WrestleMania 23 right now. So I don't know if it's because I'm watching the old shit, and then when it's Monday Night Raw, I'll watch Monday Night Raw and then continue watching the old shit, then watch SmackDown, then continue watching, and then I'm gonna watch Saturday. So I haven't really been too mad with the WWE, other than the little shit that I mentioned, like bringing in legends and shit, where it's really not needed anymore. Especially like the way they're bringing them in. Like if they were just coming in to like put talent over, or to even have like a short little run without a title or whatever, or even come back. Like, yo, when Trish first came back and she ended up winning the tag titles, I wasn't even mad at that, because she came back and she had a few matches under her belt before she picked up the tag title. So it's like shit like that's cool with me. But like, to take a championship off of somebody like Jey Uso, who worked his fucking ass off to finally get the world title, just to lose it 51 fucking days later. I know what I'm mad about, but I'm gonna continue this thought before I go. Before I go and say what I'm mad about. But 51 days, make him lose a title to put back on Gunther. I'm sorry, unless I see it, just for him to lose it to Goldberg, I think is dumb. Because that's another good talent that you're kind of just fucking over right now. Like Gunther, like he just lost at WrestleMania to Jey Uso. That in itself is like, all right, let me bounce back, right? Let me find myself. Let me bounce back. Let me boom. No, not let me bounce back 51 days later, get the title just to lose it again to Goldberg. But you know what I am mad about though? And it's not even the WWE I'm mad about. I'm mad at Rikishi. I think Rikishi is a bitch. Because I listened to his podcast and he came on and he was as heated as I was. How the fuck? And he was hitting all the key points. How the fuck every single time you do something like this to the family that helped build you can link a Samoan in their family all the way the fuck back. Whether it's a legit bloodline or whether it's a brother or uncle to the blood, you can link them back all the way back from day one.
Yep.
And you fuck them over constantly. The reason why I'm mad at Rikishi, the next fucking day he apologized. Bullshit. Don't apologize. Say that shit with your chest again and mean that shit. Because he wasn't lying. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go look up Rikishi's podcast and listen to it. He was hitting them with fucking facts, bro. We're the reason why y'all are still afloat. We're the reason why we be like, and he wasn't lying, dude. He wasn't lying. Look what The Rock's done. Look what The Rock's father's done. High Chief Maivia, his wife. You know what I'm saying? She went into business with WWE. Like, bro, it's a whole. They kind of touch on it a little bit on Young Rock. They do it in like a comedic way, but 90% of that show is all facts. Like, dude, she helped the WWE at one point, bro. Like, dude, like that bloodline is real shit. And then you take it from them 51 days later for this shit. Like, I gotta agree. But then now I can't agree because you fucking fell back and was like, oh, I'm sorry. And I'll fuck that. So I'm mad at Rikishi for that shit. You never should have
I get why apologize. Like, your kids still gotta work there. But nah, yeah, I agree. Like you said it with your chest. You should have stood on that business.
You should have stood on that mountain.
You should have stood on that business for real. I got two more, and one is the Wyatt Six, and the other one is one from AEW. So I'm gonna jump into the Wyatt Six right now. Again, the best thing about the Wyatt Six thus far is his debut.
That's it.
Bo Dallas got injured. Y'all took the entire fucking group off TV. Why? The whole group?
The whole group.
It's 6 of them. One goes down. Whole group gone.
Yeah.
Then they come back
on TV like we're supposed to.
Yeah. Like, then they come back, right? Then they come back, and you got them in the tag title situation. Okay, fine, cool. You could have had two of them doing that already, but cool. Now you're in a situation where y'all spent all this time building up the Street Profits. You throw the Wyatts into that, right? Let's say the Wyatts are supposed to do what now? Win the tag titles. That's another short title reign. Number one. Number two, you screwing over the Street Profits.
Yep. But
not that I wouldn't want to see. Not that I wouldn't want to see two of the Wyatt Six have the tag titles. I'll take Gacy and Loomis as tag champs. Sure. I'll take Rowan and any one of them to as tag champs. Sure. You know what I'm saying? But at the expense of something you spent so much time building. It looks bad because now as soon as you're ready to cook with this, you chop all of the work you just did with the last.
But are we shocked that they did this? I'm sorry.
Nope.
God, I'm sorry. You just gave me another reason why they're doing this solely because of a single sad passing away of somebody. And I'm not saying this to bash. I'm not saying this to be negative.
It's not even that though, Nat. I know what you're saying, because honestly, I feel like if you're doing it for Bray, you shouldn't have took them off TV when Bo got injured.
If they're really doing it for Bray, I honestly feel like all of that should have just went away. Yeah. If I'm being completely honest.
I'm not gonna say that because I like it. Done but like,
no. What I'm saying is
I'm not gonna say it
went away, and they should have done something else. Because they're trying, and I get what they're doing. They're trying to hold on, but
like I like the Wyatt Six, but I just feel like the booking of them has been the booking of them hasn't been great. But yeah, I like them. I just think the booking of them hasn't been great.
Because the person that knew what he was doing with the booking is no longer there. That's why I said
they had nothing to do with
something else. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm pretty sure Bo Dallas had ideas. Tap into Dallas's ideas. You can't really tap into Bray's ideas because Bray's no longer here, and that's what they're doing.
And another thing. If Bliss is not going to be a part of it, put her back the way she was.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because, bro, it's confusing,
and
yo.
It's the wife in our face because let's face it.
Like, bro, it's confusing. It's confusing with her, yo. We keep getting reports. That's what you want to do. Then fucking do it.
Yeah.
And if you're not, stop having her carry Lily around. Stop having her look the way she looks.
Yeah.
Their tag team divisions need identity. So that's what they're doing. They're doing it with Bliss and Charlotte. And look what they did with it. Look what happened with that recently on SmackDown. They're successful. They're going to Evolution. And they're doing it with the Wyatts. The tag team division needs identity. That's why they're stuffing the Wyatts down our throats because they have nothing else to do with them.
Yeah.
And that's sad because you have mad teams. Like I could understand if you was doing this with like 3-4 teams on your roster, but you have teams.
Several.
Yeah, yo, listen. Do better with the Wyatt Six, number one.
Please.
And do better with your tag division, number two.
Please. Because the talent is there. They just need identity. What are you doing with them? And like, here's another thing.
Y'all literally have a throw together team of Andrade and Ray Phoenix beating established teams in your tag division. They've done it 2 weeks now. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? My last one. This one's from AEW. Y'all remember the R. Kelly trial episode of the Boondocks?
One of the funniest episodes I've seen.
Tony Khan, if Chris Statlander joins the Death Riders, I'm going to piss on your cat.
He better not. He better.
If Chris Statlander joins if y'all have Chris Statlander cost Hangman this title, I'm already mad. Okay. So let me get this out real quick, and there you go.
The floor is yours.
I'm already mad. I'm not getting my fantasy booking of Eddie Kingston being the one that come back and dethrone Mox for the title. Y'all pussyfooted this shit around because y'all wanted Darby to be the one to take the title off Mox. He said, "I'm gonna go climb a mountain." Y'all are in perfect prime position for Hangman Page to be the one to finally end this Death Riders bullshit.
So Moxley can come back home. That's all we want.
That's all we want.
And so we can finally see the damn belt again.
Oh, that too. I haven't watched AEW in 2 years.
And it's been about that long since we've seen the belt, Nappy.
Yes. 2 years.
So when CM Punk left, he took the belt with him?
No.
They should have played on something with that. But
Moxley put the shit in the bag, and we haven't seen the shit in 2 years.
Really?
And you know who carries that bag?
Moxley?
Marina Shafir.
It stays handcuffed to her.
Yo,
hold up, Nappy. Hold up, Nat. You ain't hear about when they put. Time out, Nat. You ain't hear about when they put the plastic bag over Brian Daniels' face. You ain't hear? Oh my God! There's so much you got to catch up on. Oh my God!
They lost my attention 2 years ago, and I haven't gone back.
Or better yet, don't do it because honestly, if you go to watch the Death Rider storyline from start to where we are now, you're just gonna infuriate yourself. It's gonna raise your blood pressure.
That's why I left.
You go get hypertension. Okay.
No. Yeah, no, I know. But that's why I left, because they weren't keeping my they were doing dumber shit than WWE. I'm sorry. Look,
don't get me wrong. It's gotten to a point now, because they're actually inserting the right people into it, that we can watch it, that we can watch it and be entertained. But bro, it was dire until now.
I thought I was gonna start watching it again. Damn, I forgot names. What's your boy's name over there?
Which one? We lost Swerve?
Swerve, thank you. Swerve Strickland.
Okay.
I thought I was gonna go back to AEW when Swerve had a match with Will Ospreay. I was like, holy shit.
And that which was a dope match.
It's about to be no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
That match was.
That match was shits.
What?
And you, sir, your favorite wrestler being Jake the motherfucking Snake Roberts, you should be a part of that motherfucking match too.
I'm not appalled. I'm not appalled at all.
I am and why I think you should be.
Oh my God, you about to give me a lesson on psychology, right?
I'm why you mad, son.
The whole point of what we know it's fuck it. We know it's fake. We know it's fake. We know they're not getting hit. You know what? You know that we know. We know. But I don't even know the move. I saw Ospreay get fucking hit with something. And then before he goes down, he's got a I don't want to see that. Sell the fucking move, bruh. Sell. That's all I want. Sell. And WWE does it, but they're not as bad. Don't give me a sweet chin music to the fucking chin, and as you're going down, clothesline from hell. No. Sell that kick. You should be knocked the fuck out right now. But you had time to clothesline somebody? That's not wrestling, dude. That's not wrestling to me. That's not wrestling. I'm sorry. Okay. I like what I like.
You're already. I feel you. But you know I already hate that phrase because yes, it is. Everything's wrestling. But I get you. I can't say it doesn't look cool to me sometimes. When done right, it looks cool.
No, not even when it's done right.
Yes, when it's done right, it looks cool. That like I'm not gonna lie, some of it looks convoluted. For example, okay, most of it, but there are instances where it's done right. You want to know what spot I don't like? Multi-man match. Person kicks somebody, throws them into the person who's holding them in a perfect DDT position. Drop kicks that person, they go down and DDT the other guy. That's what I don't like.
It's dumb, and everybody's like, "Oh, this is awesome." No, it's not. No, it is not.
No, it ain't. No, it's not.
But that's why I left. That's why I left AEW, because that's all they do. And I get it. You gotta get, man, bro, who said, I want to say it was Kevin Nash. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. I feel like Kevin said, I don't give a fuck if you give me 50 minutes or 5 minutes. My job is to make you remember me. So you want me back next week a little bit longer than 5 minutes.
Longer.
Yeah, and then I make you remember me again. So you want me for 15 more minutes. Now, that's what you do. Nowadays, it's like you get 3 minutes and it's got to be a spot fest. It's a fucking, it's literally, the whole match is a highlight reel. And it used to never be like that. I'm going to bring up a match. This is what it used to be. I'm going to bring up a couple matches. Evan Bourne and Randy Orton. What do y'all remember of that?
Shooting star press.
RKO to the shooting star press. Shawn Michaels to Shelton Benjamin. Would you remember that?
Off the
springboard off the
rope. Music from the other side of the motherfucking ring. That's what it is. Will Ospreay and Swerve. You two motherfuckers can name me 30 minutes of highlights in that match. Yes or no?
Yes.
It shouldn't be that way. And I say this to all the AEW lovers. I know y'all are bashing me right now. I respect those two because even though I don't approve of it or fucks with it, they still putting their bodies on the line. I never will knock that ever. If that's what you want to do, do it, bro. You do it to the best of your ability. It's just not for my eyes. But I'm saying this to say that's the wrestling that I love and miss when it's like one or two things in the match, not the whole fucking match from bell to bell. Go ahead.
Answer to this is probably no. And if it is, I want you to go back and watch it.
I promise you I will. Give me some homework.
Did you watch Will Ospreay versus Hangman finals for the Owen Hart Cup?
No. When I tell
back
you
and watch,
I haven't watched AEW in 2 years.
Okay. That's fine. Go back and watch that match.
That's how I knew about the Swerve and Ospreay match because I saw highlights on Facebook and I'm like, and seeing that one thing, I don't know what it was. It was like Will did something, and before Will went down, I was just like, what the fuck? But Will Ospreay and Hangman, I watched that. I will.
Yeah, watch that from what was it? The last pay-per-view that they just had. So yeah, watch that match. Tell me, let me know what you thought of that, and then answer me this question: would you say that was an example of them doing kind of what you said, but doing it right? To me, I believe so.
Okay, I will watch that from bell to bell. Promise you, and I will give you my honest opinion.
That's all I need. That's all I need. But yeah, Chris Statlander, keep her away from the goddamn Death Riders, please. Please.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna look it up.
Matter of fact, can the Death Riders just stop? Like, can we stop? Because I know Pac hasn't been around. I know they're saving him. I just know they're saving him to screw somebody out of a Jon Moxley title match. I know they are. I just don't know. And I don't need it to happen. I need this shit to end yesterday. Like, the Death Riders just give me such a headache. The whole thing gives me a headache. I need Hangman to be the one to end this shit. Like, please. Please.
Quick question.
Yeah.
All or nothing? Was that the match with him?
I think it was all or nothing.
Yeah, or Double or Nothing.
About a month ago?
Yeah.
Right,
Double or Nothing.
Yeah, Double or Nothing. About a month ago. Yep.
My bad. Yep. Sorry. Double or Nothing. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Double or Nothing. Got it right here.
But yeah.
Here's what bothers me about AEW. There's two things that I'm going to let you have the floor. There's two things that bothers me about AEW.
Go ahead. Tell me why you
Number one, Mercedes Moné. I'm sorry. Mercedes Moné. You putting all these damn titles on Mercedes Moné. How is she defending them? She's not Kenny Omega. We saw Kenny Omega do it. We don't need to see Mercedes Moné with all these titles. I'm sorry. If she beat Toni Storm, I'm having a fit. It's no need for her to have these titles.
I'm sorry. If she beats Toni Storm, I'm probably gonna be pissed. I'm probably gonna be fucking mad.
If she beat Toni Storm, I'm still not watching. But Toni,
why?
I gotta give all respect to her. She reinvented herself. Can't nobody sit there and tell me that's the Toni from WWE. Because we always hear that, that's so-and-so from WWE. That's so-and-so from AEW. That's so-and-so from... Bruh, Toni is fucking... Dude, I love it.
Yep.
Yes.
I love everything. I love everything Toni Storm.
Why is MJF a part of the Hurt Syndicate?
No, can't agree. I love it. I love MJF as part of the Hurt Syndicate.
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
No. No.
Hold on.
No.
Nigga. Yes.
No.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
I got 2 questions. Haven't watched.
What's the Hurt Syndicate?
I'm guessing AEW's version of the Hurt Business.
Correct.
When the fuck did all of them go over there?
A couple months ago, actually. Yeah.
Couple of months
No
ago.
idea.
Last year.
How the fuck did MJF join that? I thought MJF was like the solo dolo person. Like,
thank you.
I do my own thing.
He figures he needs backup to get back to the AEW title, which he kind of does because Moxley has backup.
But the Hurt Syndicate though doesn't make sense.
Yes, it does.
Wow.
Yes, it
So
does.
who's all part of the Hurt Syndicate?
Lashley, Lashley Shelton, the MVP, and Lashley Shelton, MVP, and now MJF.
And now MJF.
I had no idea those 3 went to.
You tell me where he fits.
Lashley and Shelton Benjamin are the tag team champions currently.
Yes.
I'm guessing MVP still manager, or is he wrestling too?
He's still manager, but
yes,
like,
he's still manager.
You know, he'll probably throw it on occasionally, but you know, we haven't seen it yet.
Right.
Actually, no, we've seen it once.
What is MJF's purpose?
Simple.
What is his purpose? Why is MJF there?
Simple.
Why?
His purpose is Sami Zayn's purpose in the bloodline. His purpose is Owen Hart's purpose in the Nation of Domination.
That token white guy?
Yes. The token token funny white guy that can also that can also back it up in the ring. Yes. This is why this makes sense.
Okay. All right. They needed a token white guy. Why not go
with
MJF?
Doug, okay, Nappy. I'm gonna say this to you. You tell me what you think. First off, the storyline leading up to it, he had to earn his way into the Hurt Syndicate. The way that you earn your way in, you got to get 3 unanimous thumbs up from all 3 of them, right? MVP always said his stance is yes. So Shelton and Bobby was like, no. Little by little, he kept worming his way in until Shelton turned his into a yes. Right? So now he has 2. Bobby still no. Right? So he's trying to figure out, how can I get Bobby? How can I get Bobby? Gives Bobby women, doesn't work. Gives Bobby his car, doesn't work. Okay. Like, helps Bobby win a match, doesn't work. Right? So Bobby finally says, fine, you want to impress me? Hurt somebody. We're called the Hurt Syndicate. Right?
Makes sense.
Okay. So MVP beats up a whole tag team, Top Flight, by himself. Brutalizes them. Right? That gets Bobby to a middle.
Jeez.
Okay. So then finally, after all of that, MJF finally proven himself. Bobby gives the thumbs up. Right? Soon as he gets into it, we all know MJF's ring attire. He got the trucks, the Burberry trucks, and whatnot. Now that he's in the Hurt Syndicate, he's wearing the old MVP joint, bro.
Yes.
No way.
He's wearing the old MVP joint with the MJF on the back, bro. Tell me where this is not gold, Nappy. Tell me where this is not gold. Correct?
The whole jumpsuit that he used to
wear. Yes.
With the gloves and all.
The only thing wait. Do we wear the gloves? He does take the gloves off. He does wear the gloves.
All right. I mean,
and still with the Burberry scarf. Come on, come on.
I'm.
Come on.
Thank you.
Come on.
It's not bad, right?
It's not.
But it's not entertaining.
That's pretty fucking stupid.
You would. You would.
But
that's pretty fucking stupid. Like,
because of how MJF was introduced. That's why I gotta say it's stupid too.
No, bro. Okay, but bro,
MJF was a leader.
No.
Hear me out. MJF was by himself for the longest, right? And then he comes out with the Pinnacle. He was the leader of the Pinnacle.
Mm-hmm.
Now you downgraded him to a follower. It's funny.
You gotta watch it, bro. You gotta.
I probably will, and it sounds entertaining. It sounds funny as fuck. Like, yo, he's wearing like all that was cool. But bro, you literally downgraded somebody to a follower. Just how Vince,
bro, that's like somebody in EFED and copying Venom.
Hello? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, let me just get the start out. So anyway, I don't even know where I was going with it. Holy shit.
Wow.
That's like what Vince
didn't
do.
Okay.
It bring in the great Khali, right? This monstrous Indian dude, and then now he's turned into the Pujami Playboy, and then you had Kane, and then you had Big Show, and then you had Mark Henry.
I could agree with you if MJF lost any bit of his character. He still has not, bro. He hasn't lost any bit of his character. It's just adding to the presentation of the Hurt Syndicate.
I get that, but you still downgrade it. To me, they downgraded him.
Okay, but bro, here's the thing. Honestly, that's why I need this Death Rider shit to end yesterday, because we're only here because of that. Okay, we're only here because of that.
I don't know. I can't give my full cent.
For me, that's one of my silver linings for AEW. For me, okay, is MJF and the Hurt Syndicate. Everything leading up to it and him being there now. I'm sorry.
I guess I can't fully dive into it because, like I said, I haven't watched AEW in fucking years.
I feel you. I'm sure AEW's YouTube already has the entire storyline leading up to where we are now. I'm sure they have it. So check it out. You tell me. Folks, those would be Why We Mad. Wrestling edition. These are the reasons we are mad, son. And honestly, shit, I could keep going, but we're not gonna keep going because we've been talking to y'all for an hour and almost 40 minutes now. Damn. So why don't y'all tell us in the comments, because we do go back and read the comments. Y'all tell us why you mad as far as wrestling. What's bothering you as far as the world of professional wrestling? Because I can talk about a few things. I can talk about Dark State in NXT because I like Dark State, but I feel like the biggest issue, y'all only should have made one of them talk, and that was Saquon Sugars. He should have been the mouthpiece for the whole group. Shut everybody else the fuck up and let them beat people up. Like yes, yeah, like yes, have him do it too, but let him be the only one of them talking for the group. Like anyway, like I said, we'll be here all day if I keep going. So
if we talking about why we mad about stuff in wrestling, E-Fed wrestling is considered something, right?
Oh boy.
yes.
Okay.
It is.
Oh
We'll
boy.
make an episode for that at another time.
Oh my God! Listen,
Oh boy.
if we do
On
tell them
that
why.
note,
If we do wait, hold up, time out. Let me say this. If we do tell them why you mad, son, E-Fed Wrestling Edition.
We'll be here for a week straight.
Not only will we be here for a week straight, a lot of people not gonna like us.
And you know, we might even bring in people from the E-Fed universe to talk about it. We could talk about why people are mad and jealous of their friends because they live in New Orleans and shit like that. We could talk about stuff like that. But,
hello?
hello? You know you're watching. You got your eye on us. It is Sunday. Hey, everybody.
Jesus' day.
Not you got your eye on us. You got your eye on us is wild. Anyway, that is diabolical. Anyway,
No, diabolical.
oh God.
Is telling the person that we know is watching that talk to my brother. If he wants to know where I live, he can get the information from my brother and pull up on me. I'm about that. Trust when I tell you.
You want me to come? All right, hold on. Yeah. Okay.
All right, yeah. Hold up. What was that? You need hold up. My wife needs help with the baby who's not here.
I need to go watch.
Yeah.
What?
You just said the baby ain't there.
I need to go walk the goldfish.
What?
You ain't gotta walk nothing.
I gotta go walk the goldfish. He's been cooped up too long. I'm coming, Goldie.
For Reggie
This was
MF Walker. For Reggie MF Walker back over there. And for my brother Nat, who's right here next to me now. I am Beast. You can call me Beast Mode. You can call me Rose. You can call me Rose Mode. You can call me Rose Gold if you want. No one has, but I leave the option there in case anyone wants to. But whatever you call me, make sure you add that me and all of us here is your mama's favorite wrestling reviewers on the internet. And if she says, and if you ask her, and she says, "Who is that?" Hold up, let me finish. And when you ask her, and she says, "Who is that?" All you got to do is look her dead in the eyes, put one hand on her shoulder, and say, "Search your feelings." You know it's true, and walk off.
Yep.
However, this has been another episode of Jump Over the Barricade, and only because my gavel comes tomorrow. Meeting adjourned.
Wait. The meeting's adjourned already?
Oh God.
Oh man. I thought we was gonna speak like a true Hokage.
Wait, you thought what? Wait, say it again. I missed it.
Oh no!
Say it again. I missed it.
What?
Say it again.
Say what again? Spoken like a true Hokage?
Good night, everybody.